Life is a constant ebb and flow, a delicate rhythm of beginnings and endings, joys and sorrows, successes and failures. Everything we experience is in motion, shifting like the tide, never stagnant. Our tendency is to resist. We cling to what feels familiar, fearing the unknown, wishing that certain moments could last forever. But the harder we grasp, the more we suffer. Embracing impermanence is not about surrendering to the chaos or letting go of control entirely. It is about learning to move with life rather than against it. It is about being present in the unfolding journey, finding peace in uncertainty, and understanding that some things are beyond our control. Here are 5 simple steps to help you embrace impermanence and live with a freer, lighter heart. The first step is we must be able to understand what is impermanence. Impermanence is the nature of all things. Seasons shift, people grow, circumstances evolve. The very fabric of existence is woven with change, and yet we resist when life takes an unexpected turn. Think about a time when you struggled against change, a relationship that ended, a job you lost, a belief you once held that no longer aligns with who you've become. Was it the event itself that caused the most suffering, or was it the reluctance to let go? When we acknowledge the fleeting nature of all things, we begin to loosen our grip. We stop fearing change as an enemy and start seeing it as a teacher. Rather than standing rigid in the current, we learn to move with the tide. Next, learn to let go of attachments. We tether ourselves to so much: people, possessions, ideals, even identities. And while love, ambition, and passion are beautiful, clinging too tightly can turn them into burdens. Letting go does not mean detachment from life. It means learning to hold things gently, with appreciation rather than possession. Love fully, but do not fear loss. Work hard, but do not tie your worth to the outcome. Build dreams, but do not resist when they need to evolve. Mindfulness is a powerful practice in releasing attachments. Take a moment to notice where you are gripping too tightly. Is it perhaps a past hurt, a future expectation, a version of yourself you are afraid to outgrow? When we recognize our attachments, we can begin the work of loosening their hold, and in doing so, we free ourselves. Third, embrace the present moment. How often do we drift, lost in the past, tangled in regrets, or reaching for a future that hasn't yet arrived? Our minds are busy, replaying old wounds, anxiously constructing what-ifs, and distracting us from the only moment we truly have, which is now. I catch myself doing this too, revisiting conversations long over, feeling frustration over things beyond my control, fearing what lies ahead. But when I recognize this pattern, I remind myself that life is not happening in the past or the future. It is happening here, in this breath, in this step, in this fleeting, irreplaceable moment. Simple practices can bring us back. Taking a deep breath, closing our eyes, and focusing on the steady rise and fall of that breath. Taking a few moments to write down your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, or pausing to truly listen to someone else. The more we cultivate presence, the more we find that peace was never somewhere out there. It was always here, waiting for us to arrive. The fourth step is to find gratitude in change. Change often feels like loss, but within every transition lies an unseen gift: growth, transformation, and the quiet beginnings of something new. Think about the moments that shaped you the most. Did they come from comfort, or from the trials that pushed you beyond what you thought you were capable of? Instead of fearing change, we can learn to lean into it, to trust that even the most painful shifts are part of a greater unfolding. Gratitude shifts our perspective. Rather than resisting, we begin to welcome the lessons life offers. We see even our struggles as integral parts of the story that shapes us. And with that shift, fear begins to loosen its grip, and our eyes widen, seeing the path ahead with greater clarity. The fifth step is to live with purpose. When we truly grasp the fleeting nature of life, we stop wasting time on things that do not nourish our souls. We begin to focus on what matters, what we love, what we stand for, how we wish to move through this world. What do you value? What kind of mark do you want to leave? Living with purpose does not mean having all the answers. It means aligning your actions with your heart, choosing meaning over fear, and embracing the unknown as part of the adventure. We do not know what tomorrow holds, but we have today. And today, we have the power to love, to learn, and to create something beautiful with the time we are given. Take a few moments today to reflect on these 5 steps. Write them down, and beneath each one, add a personal insight. Step 1. Understand impermanence. How do you define it in your life? Step 2. Let go of attachments. What is one thing that you've been holding on to that you are ready to release? Step 3. Embrace the present moment. What is one simple action you can take today to bring your focus back to the now? Step 4. Find gratitude in change. Think of a challenge from your past. What unexpected lesson or strength did it give you? Step 5. Live with purpose. If you could do one thing that nourishes your soul today, what would it be? Practicing this kind of reflection daily can be transformative. It deepens self-awareness, shifts perspective, and serves as a powerful reminder that no matter what we face, we have the strength to overcome. Regardless of belief systems, backgrounds, or worldviews, we all walk through the trials of life. We are all human. And within each of us lies a power, a quiet, unshaken resilience that has been there since the beginning. Now the question is, where will you apply your focus?